After more cruises than I can count on both hands, I've learned that the difference between a smooth week at sea and a week of small, nagging frustrations almost never comes down to the ship. It comes down to about 24 little things nobody hands you at the terminal. So let me start with the one that puts money straight back in your pocket today, before you even open a suitcase. If your sailing is already booked, log into your cruise line's app or website tonight and prepay your gratuities. Here's why that's the first thing I do. In 2026, the daily crew appreciation charge went up on line after line. Carnival moved to $17 a person a day. Holland America and Princess sit around $18. Royal Caribbean is up near $18.50, and suites run higher on every one of them. Now here's what the cruise line doesn't tell you out loud. If you prepay before your sailing date, you very often lock in the older, lower rate. Wait until you're standing at the bar on night 1 and you pay whatever the new number is. For 2 people, for 7 nights. On a longer cruise, that gap alone can be $40 or $50. That's a specialty dinner. That's your first hack, and you can do it from your kitchen table this week. Stay with me and grab something to write with, because I'm walking you through 25 of these, and they fall into 3 buckets. The ones that save you real money, the ones that fix how you pack, and the ones that keep you organized once you're on board. Take a picture of the screen at the end, and you'll have the whole list. And in case this is the first time we're sailing together, I'm Margaret, your cruise companion, and after a lifetime at sea, I share all of this from the senior side of the rail, the things a brochure will never tell you. Let's keep the money going first, because that's where seniors on a fixed income feel every dollar. The second one people argue with me about. Watch your onboard account every single night. Not at the end, every night. Most ships put your folio right on the app or on the stateroom TV. And if they don't, guest services will print it. I check mine before bed the way I check that the door is locked. A drink you didn't order, a gratuity charged twice, a shore tour you canceled that never came off. Those little errors are quiet, and if you catch them on night 2 instead of the last morning, there's no line, no stress, and no rushing to the desk while everyone else is trying to disembark. Third, do the drink math honestly before you buy the package. Cruise lines love to sell you the beverage plan at the gangway, and for some couples it truly pays off. But if you and your spouse have 2 glasses of wine with dinner and a coffee in the morning, you may be handing over money you'd never spend on your own. Sit down, count what you actually drink in a normal day at home, multiply by the days, and compare. Don't buy a number that's built for a 30-year-old at the pool bar all afternoon. Fourth, and this one's small but it adds up, bring a refillable water bottle and fill it at the buffet station. Bottled water on a ship is a charged item, and for 2 people over a week, that's real money for something that's free 20 steps away. Fifth, book your specialty dining on embarkation day. The first afternoon, the restaurants are almost empty, and they'll frequently discount that first night or 2 to fill seats. Walk up, ask what's available tonight, and you'll often get the steakhouse for less than the online price. I had this backwards for years, honestly. I used to book everything from home months out at full price, feeling organized. Turns out the deals are on board, on day 1, when the maitre d' wants those tables filled. Sixth, if you like a fancy coffee in the morning, ask at the coffee bar whether they sell a card or a bundle of drinks. Some ships do, some don't, and I won't promise you a price because it changes constantly. But if they have one, a card can pay for itself by about day 4 for a real coffee drinker. Seventh, carry a small stack of $1 and $5 bills. Not for the automatic gratuity, that's handled. This is for the porter who takes your bags at the pier, the room service knock at breakfast, the bartender you see every night. A few singles in your pocket buys you a little extra warmth from the people who make your week, and for our generation, that's just how it's done. 8th, book your next cruise while you're still on board. Every major line has a future cruise desk, and booking from your stateroom usually gets you a reduced deposit plus onboard credit for a sailing you haven't even picked yet. If you cruise every year anyway, you're leaving free money on the table by booking from home later. Now, before I go further, let me say something I feel strongly about. 9-pack is about shore excursions, and this is where the senior part really matters. When you have any mobility concern at all, or the port uses tender boats, book the ship's own tour, not the cheaper independent one on the pier. I know the independent tour saves you $20, but if the bus runs late, the ship's own excursion will wait for you. The independent one won't, and the ship will sail without you. That $20 is the cheapest insurance you'll ever skip buying. When the port is a simple walk-off and you're steady on your feet, go independent and save. Match the choice to your body, not to the brochure. Which brings me to the 10th, and it's the one I will not let you skip. Travel insurance. Buy it, and buy it from an independent comparison site, not the box the cruise line checks for you at booking. Compare a few. For anyone over 60, the piece that matters most is the medical and emergency evacuation coverage, because a helicopter off a ship at sea is a number with a lot of zeros. The cruise line's own plan is often thinner than you think. This is general travel guidance, not a policy recommendation, and your health situation is yours. So read what's actually covered before you click. All right, put the wallet away. Let's fix how you pack, because this is where a little thought saves your back and your sanity. 11th, bring a power strip, but the right kind. Cabin outlets are famously few, and couples fight over the one plug by the mirror. A basic non-surge power strip solves it, and I have to be careful here because the rule changed. Most lines, Carnival, Princess, Norwegian, Holland America, still allow a simple power strip with no surge protection, but Royal Caribbean banned all of them, even the plain ones, and now it's USB charging blocks only in the cabin. So check your specific line before you pack it, or it gets confiscated in the security line and you're standing there watching it go in a bin. 12th, a hanging shoe organizer, the kind with clear pockets, over the bathroom door. Cruise bathrooms are the size of a phone booth. That organizer holds your medications, your reading glasses, sunscreen, all the little things, up off the one tiny counter and where you can see them. This one small item changes the whole feel of that bathroom. 13th, and I love this one because people don't believe me until they try it. The cabin walls are made of steel. Bring a few strong magnetic hooks and you suddenly have hanging space everywhere. For your jackets, your hats, your day bag, the lanyard you take off at night. Get magnets rated to hold at least 10 pounds. It costs a few dollars and it turns a cramped room into an organized one. 14th, pack a carry-on that never leaves your side and put 3 things in it. Your medications, 1 full change of clothes, and your swimsuit. Your checked bags can take until dinner time to arrive at your door on day 1. With that carry-on, you can be in the pool by 2 o'clock while everyone else is sitting in their cabin in yesterday's travel clothes waiting for luggage. 15th is the most important thing I'll say in this whole video. Your medications. Keep them in the original bottles, not loose in a daily organizer, because that's what customs and the ship's medical team need to see. Pack them in that carry-on, never in checked luggage, and write out a 1-page list. Every medication, the dose, and why you take it. And keep a copy in your wallet and give one to the person traveling with you. If something happens at sea, that single card does the talking for you. I can't stress this enough for our age group. 16th, tie something bright to your luggage and snap a photo of each bag on your phone before you hand it over. In a sea of identical black suitcases at the terminal, a red ribbon and a picture on your phone are the difference between grabbing your bag in 30 seconds and standing there squinting at strangers' luggage. 17th, a small one that prevents a fall. Pack a little nightlight. Interior cabins are pitch black, truly black, no window, no glow. Getting up at 3 in the morning in a strange, dark room is exactly how people trip. A $2 nightlight by the bathroom door is the cheapest fall prevention there is. 18th, a lanyard for your cruise card. That card is your room key, your ID, and your wallet all week. And setting it down is how it gets lost. Around your neck, it's always there, and you're not patting your pockets at every door. Now let's get you organized on board, because a cruise throws a lot of paper and a lot of schedule at you. 19th, the moment you board, set your phone to ship time and leave it there. Ports change time zones, and the ship runs on its own clock. More than one couple has missed a shore tour or nearly missed the ship, arguing about whether it's 9 or 10. The ship's time is the only time that matters. Set it and forget it. 20th. Take a photo of the daily planner every single evening for the next day, and take a photo of your muster station and your deck number on day 1. That planner is your whole day. The shows, the meals, the port times, and the paper gets lost. A photo on your phone doesn't, and knowing your muster station and your deck by heart means that if the ship ever feels confusing, you're never lost. 21st, before you lose the Wi-Fi, screenshot everything. Your boarding pass, your insurance card and its emergency phone number, a photo of your passport, your flight home. Save it all to your phone's photos so it opens without any signal. Out at sea or in a foreign port, you do not want to be hunting for a document in an inbox that won't load. 22nd. Pack one small bag just for port days and keep it ready by the door. Water, a snack, any midday medications, a copy of your ship's name and the all-aboard time, a little cash. When you're heading down the gangway in the morning, you grab it and go. No scrambling. 23rd. Learn the quiet spots on day 1. Every big ship has them. A library, a card room, a corner of the top deck that the crowds never find. When you know where they are early, you always have somewhere calm to land when the pool deck gets loud. And honestly, that's half of what makes a cruise restful at our age. 24th. If you can, arrive in your departure city a full day before the ship sails and sleep in a hotel that night. A single delayed flight is the most common way people miss the ship entirely, and the ship will not wait. One night in a port hotel is a small price to guarantee you're standing at that terminal, rested, when boarding opens. For a big trip, it's worth it. And the 25th. This is the mindset one, and it ties the other 24 together. Ask. Ask the crew, ask guest services, ask the person who's cruised this ship 100 times. The cruise lines don't advertise most of what I've told you today, and they certainly don't advertise everything that's available once you're on board. The cruisers who have the best week are simply the ones who aren't shy about asking. That's the whole secret. So let me hand you the list clean, because I know some of you are writing this down. Take a picture of this screen now. Prepay your gratuities to lock the old rate. Watch your account every night. Do the drink math before you buy the package. Bring a water bottle. Book specialty dining on day 1. Ask about a coffee card. Carry small bills for tips. Book your next cruise on board. Take the ship's excursion when mobility or tenders are involved. Buy independent travel insurance. Bring the right power strip for your line. Hang a shoe organizer on the bathroom door. Pack magnetic hooks for the steel walls. Keep a carry-on with meds, clothes, and a swimsuit. Keep medications in original bottles with a one-page list. Tag your bags bright and photograph them. Pack a nightlight. Wear a lanyard. Set your phone to ship time. Photograph the daily planner and your muster station. Screenshot every document before the Wi-Fi drops. Keep a port day bag ready. Find the quiet spots early. Arrive a day before you sail. And ask, always ask. Now, a lot of you have written to me asking where all of this lives in one place, because a video is wonderful, but it scrolls away. I did put the whole system into writing, the 90-day countdown, the exact packing checklist so many of you keep asking me for, the money and tipping playbook, and the full medication and mobility guide, all in the Senior Cruise Companion Collection. It's the written version of everything we just walked through, so you can hold it in your hand at your kitchen table while you plan. The link is down in the description, and there's a code on the screen for those of you watching on the television. That's there if you want it, and only if you want it. Because the truth is, everything I told you today is yours for free, right now, just for asking and paying a little attention. That's the kind of cruiser I want you to be. The one who walks up the gangway knowing exactly what they're doing, calm, prepared, and ready to enjoy every single day of it. I'm Margaret, your cruise companion. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you on the next one.